Hi, and welcome to a Sunday afternoon live card making tutorial. My September paper pumpkin kit showed up and thought, okay, let's do it. So let me start by introducing myself. I'm Shelley Godby, and for 24 years, I've been teaching you how to create hand-stamped smiles through my YouTube videos, my Stamping Smiles blog, and my mailing list. So the name of the September 2025 paper pumpkin kit is Fall for Toile, and very pretty cards that are included. And so we'll have a look at that. And here we go. So the paper pumpkin kits are a month-to-month subscription, and we get them when you get them. And so if you're a subscriber, I told you I resubscribed, and I'm going to do these with you every month. And there's the QR code, so you make sure you don't miss out again. So there it is, and I also have it up in the left corner. I want to get that off of there so we can see what all comes in this kit. And so you have enough to make 3 each of 3 different cards, and you have the card bases. And of course, this coordinates with the Toile set. And then we have, and I, needed to make my samples to know what I was doing, but you get the labels, of course, the step-by-step directions, and then all the elements, very nice, and a stamp set that you'll be able to use over and over, and we'll use several of those, a clear mount block, and Stampin' Up! Tries really hard not to repeat a color in a 12-month period. Miss Brenda is here. Well, hello. And this has ribbon that we don't have to tie, and even an adhesive. So it's an all-inclusive kit. I recommend adding a bone folder, and then you need the Simply Chamois. So a bone folder, so you get a nice crisp fold when you do these. And the Simply Chamois is really nice. And I prefer using the clear mount blocks that Stampin' Up! Has. Instead of, when you subscribe, you get one square one that everything will fit on. I just love our clear mount box. Here's one, with those grooves on the side. So I have those listed. Oh, Miss Adelaide is here too. I'm impressed that anybody's here live because I just scheduled this. I didn't got Sunday, church, and then my mom's, and so it's just a full day, and then Bible study that evening. I thought, but this will be quick. We'll do this. So let me put things aside, and I will make them as directed. And, there are people who just do all kinds of other things to them, and I'm just happy to get them made as they are. All right. So this includes mini Stampin' Dimensionals and mini glue. Oh, there we go. And mini glue dots. All right. So let's start by punching out one each of the labels. And you know what? When I did my sample one, I just went ahead and did 2 of everything, but I knew I needed to leave, the one to show you. But, I love that there's always one left over. So if I mess up, I've got another shot at it. Oh, Miss Patricia is here, and Miss Sherry. Well, hello. I am, like I said, really impressed since I just scheduled this. Okay, so I've got our labels all punched out, and, well, I can go ahead and just punch out everything, I guess. I know I need 3 of these. And we didn't get extras because we won't need extras. All right. Let me bring this back a little bit so I have some room. There we go. Okay. All right. So we've got, aren't these pretty? They're metallic. There we go, as the light catches them. Very nice. And that we have ribbon that we don't have to tie. We need both of these. These are not duplicates. These go together along with the ribbon and the metallic. And this. There we go. And they punch out so nicely. You don't have all those little pieces hanging off of them. And our thankful. Here we go. Goes with this. All right. So we've got all the elements ready to go. So now it's just super duper easy. All right. So I'm just going to go in order. I always do. All right. So here's our card base. That goes with that Toile paper. Very pretty. And, oh, this one is definitely the easiest one. And none of them are complicated, but some have a few more steps. So let's turn this over. Our directions are showing us to do a couple mini dimensionals. Okay, whoops, there we go. We have a little bit of stamping. So on this, we'll stamp the acorns, and I have them on a clear mount block B. Oh, and so, all right, so it comes with a Cajun Craze Stampin' Spot. I prefer using because I have all the colors. It just makes life easier. Okay. And, but of course the little spot would be just fine. And again, I'm using my own blocks. I don't have to stop and clean and all that. And I'm not kidding. I love the grooves on ours. So comfortable to hang on to. The photopolymer, I can see where I'm stamping. So there should be no excuses, right? Well, I'm still capable of messing up. Let's close this for now because I'll do these one at a time. There we go. All right. And so then it shows us the directions where to put all these little mini Stampin' dimensionals. And they're just the perfect size for that frame. And they're very generous with them, but you know what? If you do as they show you, you will have plenty, and I imagine some left over. Okay. So again, okay, so let me show you on the directions in case someone's new to paper, any of their kits. Use the open circles. Those are the dimensionals. The little dots, those are the mini glue dots. So that's the key to that. Once you figure that out, my ladies that I do the cards at church, once they got that down pat, they were just good to go. All right, so I'm doing as pictured. They've got these scattered to give this support. And let's give these branches some support. Oh yeah, even out here. Which is good. You don't want it to collapse in. Okay, and one more out here. Fantastic. So lots and lots of support. All right, so on here, we need the mini glue dots on this side and the dimensionals on that side because that's raised up. So we'll just add those. When I did mine, I must have gotten it turned upside down because I had them on the wrong side. I thought, okay, Shelly, you'll have to pay attention when you're doing the live video. And then I like using the Take Your Pick tool to get these mini glue dots off of here. And, all right, so we have, and right here, our thankful, which is upside down. Yep, for me too. Yeah, this is a really pretty card. They did a good, their kits are just outstanding. You know what? We've got the World Card Making Day coming up, and that handfelt and heartfelt kit, easy for me to say, is available to order. And you'll want to get on that right now because World Card Making Day is October 4th, and you get that kit, and you get to stamp along and put it together. The event's only an hour, and it's free. The registration is free. And then in the verbiage, Stampin' Up! Is promising a gift for everyone who registers after the event. Well, I'm curious. I'm registered. I'm like, what's the free gift? That will be fun. And, that we can do that kit in an hour doesn't surprise me. The kits are usually pretty nice and easy, but boy, it's got a cool holder. That might be a gift, a Christmas gift idea. You know what? Oh, it does show one here. I thought it's not showing one in the center, but it sure does. And I'm telling you, it needs it. I missed this down here. Okay, there we go. Oh, golly, Shelly, you missed hitting it. Let's get it in the center. Let's pick it up and get it where it belongs. We don't want to see a mini Stampin' Dimensional peeking through our pretty frame. Miss Karen. Oh, how can you sign up? You know what, Miss Karen? There's a link under the video, and do you see the QR code up in the corner? You can scan that and go subscribe now. That's how you do that. Yep. And so if you have a U.S. address, you can subscribe with me and make sure you never miss another kit. And the good news is if you subscribe now, and if there are any refill kits or sometimes some full kits, you can order those, but you have to be a subscriber to order a refill or pass kit. Okay, I'm looking at where they placed them. Place this, and then I've got all the sticky off of here, and this overlaps oh so slightly, and there we go. Well, thank you. I hope you do. And then next month you can do this with me. Oh, and then the envelopes are fabulous. All right, so with this one, I've got them out. Okay, with this one, of course you could mix it up, but the Cajun Craze. Isn't that a beautiful envelope? So the toile on there matches this. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I'll be so excited to have Miss Karen join us every month and stamp with me. Okay, now this next one, it is not complicated. It's just the one that has more steps to it. And so then we have this. It looks like linen, faded in and out. And back with my Cajun Craze. Here we go. Pick this up. And then we have the leaf stamps. There are 3, but the direction showed us 2. And put them on there at the same time. This will make it really quick to stamp when you do them all at the same time. So what we're doing is going around the border because we'll have all of these filling the center. So we don't need to do the whole thing, but we do want to go off the edge to give it a seamless look. Okay, so straight up and down and rotate. You don't want to have them all in a row. Just do all kinds of different fun things. And not everything has to go off the edge, but we'll come up over here off that edge. There we go. Come over here. All right. And I see that let's do this. Yeah, let's do this so I'm not doing stuff like that. That's not cool. Let's do it. We got that one going down. Let's turn it around and do something a little different. So World Card Making Day, that's going to be fun. And we've got some more things coming up. I'm really excited about. We've got an event that's using a full suite that I really like. And Traditions of Christmas, I believe. And so you'll want the whole suite. It's gorgeous. And I was planning on playing with that soon anyway. So pretty. And so that's the first time they've done this, a class where, okay, I got to think. So I get things different. Turn a little. There we go. This one go off the edge. Or here's the full on. And so, yeah, they're going to give us so we can have everything cut ahead of time and a really good guide, just like they do for the scrapbooking kits. So fantastic. Oh, are you, Miss Karen? Well, I would love to talk to you about that. That would be awesome. I'd love to have you join my team. Paper pumpkin, and yeah, life is good. So I'm really excited about this event that's coming up in October. But of course, we'll want to have the suite ahead of time, and the suite is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. All right, you know what? I was talking. We've got a greeting to stamp. So for this one, we have the big circle and wishing you the happiest of days. This would be, well, good for so many things, but I've got a lot of fall birthdays. Wouldn't this be a beautiful fall birthday card? And thinking of you, well, that's really good. Warm wishes, that would work well for a fall birthday card too. You know what I just noticed? This has the copper foil too. Huh. Very pretty. It's catching in the light. All right, straight up and down. Fantastic. All right, so let's push. There we go. Put that aside. Everything is stamped. So that's what I was saying. This wasn't complicated, but just more steps. So we'll follow our directions and put everything together like they show. All right. And our foil leaves. Our fox and pumpkins go with that one. Okay. And that will go with a pumpkin. All right. So let's just, have you ever heard the phrase, eat the frog? You pick the thing that is the most complicated in your list and just get it over with. And this isn't complicated, but we're just going to go ahead and eat the frog and get this part done. And so several mini glue dots to keep it on the card and to catch the ribbon. Okay, so let's peel these off. I tell you, the Take Your Pick tool makes the mini glue dots just so easy to use. Easy to place them exactly where you want them, easy to get that backing off. And then, okay, so I'll be advertising all this soon for all these other stuff. We have so much going on. And then a third thing, really stinking cool, is we're going to have an Advent, a 12-day Advent box. Super, really, really awesome. Okay, so I want it to come out to the front. So from the back, we'll come over here. And that will be available to order. And so it's not a Christmas one, but just the box alone, really pretty. And Stampin' Up! Said, I believe, $125 in products, I think for $99. And just the packaging alone, wow. And everything will be exclusive to this Advent. And so I'll get that advertised. Only the World Card Making Day, that Handmade and Heartfelt's available to order now. I'm just giving you a heads up of some of the things that are coming up. Stampin' Up! Is doing more classes that we can just craft along together. Like, oh, how fun is this? And so for World Card Making Day, you want to get that kit ahead of time. Like I said, it's time to order it now. That event is October 4th. Now that everything is ready for you, but for that Traditions of Christmas, I believe is the name of it, we'll want to have things so we can start cutting up our stuff ahead of time. So it'll make it really enjoyable and able to keep up as it's being demonstrated. Okay, so these are going a little bit of different. And I imagine that so others can tuck behind. All right. So what it didn't show me is which one goes where. And here's what I mean. So it's showing us where. So we'll say the top one must be this and the bottom one that. Okay. I didn't pay attention when I made it and I was just fine. Oh, yes. Thank you, Miss Adelaide. Yes, please do give my video a thumbs up and a share. And hit that subscribe button. I am here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And there are other times I show up, and it could be any day of the week, as this is showing you, even a Sunday afternoon. Can't imagine, unless we have some kind of snow day, it'll ever be a Sunday morning, because I'm always in church. Unless we get some horrible weather and church has to be canceled. But then it probably would be live streamed. So yeah, but you never know. Other than Sunday morning, when I might show up. And so if you subscribe, you get notified. Okay, here we go. So we're ready to put it together. Everything is ready. And let's start with this one. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Yeah, they are. Oh, they're not identical. Okay, this is the one. This one goes up here. Okay. All right. I don't press down until I'm happy with the placement. And this will overlap. We're making ourselves a circle. And where it's a little odd, how is an orange one over there? Oh, because I don't have this turned quite right, I guess. All right, I'm sitting there thinking about it. Yeah, it's all good. Let me look at mine. I didn't think this hard when I made mine, that's for sure. Okay. There we go. We have a circle. A circle has been achieved. And then, even though the directions to me look like they're on top, but I think they're trying to show us where to tuck them in because the sample, they're underneath, and I do like it underneath. So let's pick that up because I haven't pressed down. One in here and a couple over here. So until I don't press down until I'm happy with my placement, so things are easy to move. And I think on this one, every one of mine will be different. All right. And then over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The 12 days. Gorgeous. Really gorgeous. I'll show you my other one. How I move things around. So we've got all those little mini glue dots. So we need to press all of that. And done. All right. And which one goes with this? Oh, yeah. The pumpkin pie with the pumpkin pie. All right, so this one, I move things a little differently. Not much at all. This one looks a little fuller to me. So fool around with that. And then our last one. Here we go. And we've got a cornfield over here and our banner. And so on this, let's turn these over. Yeah, I'm definitely ordering that other. All right, so back with our Cajun Craze, because we do use the same color for everything. And on our label, thinking of you, and when it's done, you own the stamps. And of course, the ink spot where if someone's new, they're really building up a new collection over a year. And when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you get a little preview every month. And if something isn't suiting your fancy, you can skip. You can skip a month. So you're not obligated. Oh, cool. But I haven't seen anything I wanted to skip ever since I resubscribed. All right, and so then we have all these geese. We're going to come up over here. And Stampin' Up! Even gives you some alternative kits to do with other things, because you still have these pumpkins to play with. Very, very nice. All right, so let's go push. And there. So it is exciting, all the things that Stampin' Up! Has in mind. Oh, this one is all mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Oh, very generous on here, but you do want to give support. Okay, so 4 on our label. And then on our fox, oh, they're showing 3. Okie dokie. So, of course, we just had the holiday catalog that just started. It is a beautiful kit. But then I do really like fall. But I like spring and I like Christmas. But the fall colors, I'm in northern Michigan and they're just brilliant. And wow, they've already started. Went out to my mom's. Holy smokes. I'll be doing leaves before I know it. Actually, there's something in my backyard, but they're small and the mower is taking care of those so far. But it's going to be full on. But even at that, I still just fall. The colors, amazing. In this kit, is showing off some of those colors. All right, so let's get one in each corner. So that's how they show them, and I feel really good about that support. You know what? Maybe theirs was down further, so I'm going to add another one. I've got more than enough. Okay, and this base, we need a base, is here somewhere. Thinking of, well, where's my base? I got to think about this. Okay. Oh, here it is. Huh. I picked it up. Oh, I picked it up when I put that other card aside. All right. So very nice. This one's landscape where the other 2 were portrait. Okay, really I am. Oh, thank you, Miss Karen. I sure appreciate that. Oh, Yes, I missed most of it because I was at my mom's. I would go to my mom's every Sunday after church, uh, and take lunch, and then I was doing this, so but I'm bet it'll be replayed, but that memorial, yes, ma'am. Okay, so this is super simple. We're storing this on here. You know what? I didn't. Let's do this. There we go. That looks better. It's the same. And I just love that the back of this. I know there are a lot of people that will cut these in half and mount them onto their own card fronts. I just love a beautiful card. We got beautiful envelopes, and that it just feels special to me that it's beautiful all over, front and back. Oh, I didn't get these off. All right. And we'll come down here. Not quite that far. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I got, oh, that one's not off. Okay. I'm so busy, excited about all the things going on Stampin' Up. I'm thinking I have things done that I don't. Those pumpkins. I want to learn how to watercolor like that, right? Look at all the white space. I'm really trying on that to leave more white space. It's just, there's something about it. It's, I guess, actually, it's more like a reflection in there, right? But I'm just so happy to stay inside the lines. But yeah, I want to learn to leave that white space. Isn't he adorable? And then, of course, we need the envelope that goes with this. And that is, which envelope is that? Nope, that's not it. I've got them here. Okay, so we have the pumpkin pie goes with this. The Cajun Craze goes with this. And so there's only one color. Okay. See, I would have thought that went with this, but it goes with this, and that's okay. And you can mix them up however you like, of course. My head, do you remember Garanimals? I'm showing my age when I tell you Garanimals, but they're just really matchy, and I just love that. So I'm thinking, even though I sure Stampin' Up! Showed them the other way, I just love how when things coordinate, but that's all good. And we can look and make sure that's what they did. Because I just grabbed with, yep, that's what they did. And it's, you know what? You mix these up however it makes you happy. And there we go. Our 3 cards. Thankful, wishing you happiest of days with our coordinating envelopes. And the thinking of you, which of course you could do, if you have your own stamps, but even within that kit, warm wishes. Very, very nice. And there it is. The September paper pumpkin kit. And very nice cards. And you just can hardly wait to see what's in store for us in October. And I know the sneak peek's out there. And of course, I don't remember right now, but all is good. So I am so tickled. So many of you join me for a very last minute scheduled video. But the paper pumpkin kits are fabulous. The QR code is there, or the link is under the video to subscribe. And then you can grab your kit and stamp along with me. They're now coming by UPS, so they are showing up at all different times. And I'm in Michigan, and so it takes a full week to get them. But that's okay. You'll probably have yours before me, and you can just get them out and stamp along and let me show you where, what mistakes to avoid. Oh my goodness. And so I am just real thrilled with these. It's fun to have something that's all designed for us and easy to do and just quite lovely. And it's a surprise every month. We're getting a sneak peek, but you get them and you always just there go, oh, these are so beautiful. It is, Miss Sherry. So if you missed out on this kit and you're not a subscriber yet, subscribe now. The paper pumpkin QR code is there, or the link under my video. And if there are refill kits, and it seems like there always are, you can pick up the refill kit or sometimes a full kit. So there we go. Wow, life is good. Oh my goodness. Again, thank you for joining me. And so, as I was telling you, I am here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So far, without fail, one day something will happen. That's life. But I have been here every time. And so you can set your clock to that and join me. But like I said, you just never know when else I'll show up. So you'll want to. Um, hit that subscribe button so you'll get notified whenever I'm going live. And I'm trying to, here we go, bring this up here so I can visit with you and see if there are any comments. Oh, and it didn't show up. Okay, there, it just takes a second to pop in. Okay, so it is that time because you know what? I have a Sunday evening Bible study to go to. So once again, I want to thank you for joining me on a Sunday afternoon with the September Paper Pumpkin Kit. and these beautiful fall cards. I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Good afternoon, and God bless.